What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We are going into the second day of BattleWorld, and we're going to jump into the two most annoying nodes that everyone seems to have issues with. So let's quickly just go over the roster here. We are going to first tackle on the Chaos node one. That's the one that's got the new team lineup. If you guys have seen my other video, this is pretty much the lineup we're going to go with. We're going to go with the three chapter legendaries, Quasar, Blastar, and then Thunderstrike. And then we're going to have them with the new reworked Winter Guard members, Red, Omega Red here, and Red Guardian. So those are going to be the same 5. I haven't changed anything. It's pretty much the same. We're going to also be using the same ISO 8 strategy as well for the increased speed. This node in particular isn't as difficult as the first day or the zone number 1, but this should be quite a bit easier if you guys weren't able to do that one from the previous day. And then the second node that people usually have issues with is the Hellfire node, which involves like Accursed or Hellfire, and I usually just run the full Hellfire team. I've got Sebastian Shaw as the only one that's at tier 20, and then I've got Emma, Madeline Pryor, we've got Azazel, who we are farming up his shards slowly here from the campaign nodes, and then we've got Rachel Summers as well, who is who will be the only she'll be the skirmisher. Sebastian Shaw, you want to make sure it's important that he has a striker tag on him, so that way he can land his stun. And also Emma Frost is you can have her as a healer as well, but I find that it's better to have her as a skirmisher. Then she can land the tags, the vulnerability tags on the specific enemies you need, and then that way it's going to be easier to land the stun on somebody that you want. We've also seen that Azazel, he's a raider. He's going to be able to spread some vulnerabilities around, and it just works out his damage kind of crits. So there you have it. That is my two teams, and let's jump into the gameplay. Okay, so day 1, and we are at the top here. Sometimes it's nice having a name that starts with A. Okay, so we see the 6 nodes here that we will go in, and we're going to jump right into the Chaos section. Just got to switch up my ISO weights because I was experimenting with the last one, trying to see if it worked, and I was kind of just mushing around everything. And actually, do keep in mind that for Blastar, I just kept him as the fortifier, but you can have him and you can kind of mess around with the configurations. So initially here we want to make sure we can control this black cat because her stuns are really annoying, and she's got 9 death proof, so that's going to come in handy when we have our Red Guardian steal some buffs from her. So we'll try to see if we can take down this Photon here. Unfortunately, when she does drop below, I don't remember the exact percentage, but she does go stealth, so then we have to ignore her. And I was hoping the bleed would kill her, but it does not. So unfortunately, you're going to see that she does survive, and then she does her special or something. So we just focus on Miss Marvel by ability blocking her. Try to use Blastar's special when you can. We don't have the 4 skirmishers, so our abilities aren't reduced. Now, keep in mind, I went with healer ISO 8 because I felt pretty good about it last time. I was going up on the Mephisto from the first Chaos, so that's kind of the reason why I want to, give it another whirl here. So we steal the buffs from Black Cat, as you guys can see here. We get a little bit of some goodies by stealing her buffs, and then they're both kind of invisible. But as you can see, I go right for Black Cat. You want to finish her off because she can be quite annoying if you leave her alone, just from previous experiences. So Vigilante drops, not too crazy. We kind of want to make sure we can focus on the left side. I have Quasar trying to focus on Sable because we can, we want to focus on her. You probably could have targeted so that Daredevil would have got hit too, but I was just, I don't know why. I just wanted to make sure I was targeting her. You never know when you're basicing as well, and you get the extra little help from Blastar's assist. So you never know, especially if you got Thunderstrike on this team. You get the extra little hit pings. And then once you take care of Silver Sable, then Punisher is also quite squishy. He just drops, and you can kind of just focus on the remaining two. It doesn't really matter who. They're both kind of eh. Just keep in mind when you do take down these two, you're gonna get a wave of monkey barrels dropping on you. So keep that in mind, and you want to make sure that we can control it. This is kind of nice actually. The last time we used thunderbolts, I believe, in the last chaos run on this, we you know, had a couple issues with thunderbolts because yeah, they just kind of got wrecked essentially. So keep your, you know, this is good. The two of them are kind of actually helping us build our cooldowns back, so I don't actually mind letting this kind of sit off for a bit. And again, you can use the special when you can get the damage in there. Okay, and then yeah, you're gonna see that this hit monkey is just so damn resilient. He is so beefy. So you're gonna see that when the wave of monkey drops. Yeah, you're gonna I was amazed by the amount of punishment they could take. So it was actually pretty funny to see. But you want to target the right side. You want to see if Quasar's special can get as much of them. So we hit the 4. You could go a little bit to the left as well if you wanted. I throw my Altair so that way we get some trauma. And then we're going to use the special here just to clear some debuffs off and give some heals. Otherwise, Red Guardian is going to get killed off. These guys hit like a rock. So we do the ultimate here, 5 charges. So yeah, as you can kind of see now, I'm surprised that many lived. I was hoping it would just clear the board. But fairly straightforward. And the rest is kind of self-explanatory. You kind of just want to take them down. Don't feel like, you know, like, hey, like you can just hit auto here. I think you still got to pay attention because, yeah, these guys are pretty resilient. We'll throw the ability block so that way, you know, we don't get any surprises. We'll throw here Thunderstrike Blind. Unfortunately, it doesn't land. It gets resisted. So then we just focus on, you know, I'm going on the one on the right side here because he's got the defense down. And then we try to use a special here as well for the ability block. Unfortunately, it does not work. And then you can see there he kind of clears the other one we landed. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you think you've won, but man, these guys are so tanky. Like, it's crazy how much heals they get in. So unfortunately, we do this little dance for a little bit until we get to Quasar, and then he does his thing, and this will take it right out. So if you put Quasar as like a raider, you might get a little bit more crits and more damage on there. So me having him as a fortifier there, I kind of, you know, learned that the hard way. And as you can see here, they hit hard. These guys hit freaking hard. Like 2 hits and they brought Thunderstrike pretty much down to his knees. Good, lucky for us, we do heal quite a bit because we have the 4 ISO 8 healer tags on there. So this is another reason why I want to run 4 healers, because I just remember that when I ran Thunderbolts, these guys are extremely tanky, and they're just punishing. They just smash that damage, and it doesn't take them much. I think they took out, you know, my Thunderbolts team in seconds. So we had to strategize and come up with a countermeasure for that. So anywho, so we've pretty much got this last one done, and then you can hit the auto when it's like 5-on-1, and there you have it. That is how you do the chaos section. So now we're gonna jump into the Hellfire one, because that one's also a pain in the butt. And in my opinion, I actually think this one's harder. Like, I think the Hellfire one is actually a little harder because I didn't like just, you know, you got to be very, it's just more turn focused, and you have to be very careful with your cooldowns, and you have to be very careful with the timing. So we're gonna open up here with the Azazel special. We want to make sure we want to save our ult for when the absolute A-Force drops. This is important right here. We want to throw the stun, and this is gonna give us that stun on Surfer. Yeah, and then you want to do the special, get the energy back, try to cleanse. Rachel can basic here, and that she's gonna take care of basically Red Goblin. And then we can basically focus on Gwen. You want her to hit here because that's going to give us another hit from from Sebastian Shaw's charge. So then he's going to be ready to go for another stun. And right here, he can do his special again, and it really doesn't matter. Like, he can double stun if he wants, but either way it's gonna kill him off, and Kohori would give us a charge back anyways. So this is important. The next wave drops. You can do a special or an ultimate, but in this particular case, I just ultimate because it's gonna strip the taunt off, and then it gives us a clear breathing space, and it also weakens up some of the other enemies. It's gonna be RNG based basically. it's going to throw the auto taunt again. So with Rachel, you want to make sure you can just do the special. It's going to cleanse. It should wind her back a bit as well. With Madeline Pryor, we can use the special to flip some buffs, apply some negatives. Now we've got Emma Frost here as well. You can do the blind, and then it's going to focus on Miss Marvel here. It's really nice. Or Miss Marvel. It's going to focus on Captain Marvel here, and it's nice because she's got the trauma, so that's great for us. Sebastian's got the taunt to protect our teammates, and then as you can see here, he's got his special ready to go here. So he's going to throw this back. Boom! He's going to line some more buffs, kill another guy, throw the stun, and that Captain Marvel, she's looking like she's in a pickle right now. So next thing is now we can kind of focus on Kahori because she is stunned. She's not going to be able to help. We're going to spread that stun with the Rachel's ultimate. God, I love her. I love her ultimate. And now, guess what? We can use the Azazel special here. I think it's supposed to throw a blind on someone, and it might have just been resisted, or might have just doubled Kahori. I have no idea. But now we can do the special again. Boom. As you guys can see here, from this point on, once you've controlled the board with Kahori and Captain Marvel, it's not really difficult. We're going to do the ultimate. This is going to kill everybody. Boom. All right. So then you got Medusa here. You can just pretty much build your cooldowns back. Do the special. It's going to give us some energy back with, like with Emma. Yeah, that's nice. And I think it applies immunity as well. And the slow. So it really doesn't matter. Did it give? Oh, no, it didn't give immunity. Okay, well, whatever. It gave. That's weird. I don't know why. I never noticed that before. That's weird. Okay, I thought it gave everybody immunity, but okay. So we can take care of Medusa, and really, right at the end here, that's it. You guys made it this far. That's it. That's as far as you need to get. I mean, you could probably auto here, but control the board. We do the Azazel ultimate because we can. We used Rachel's wind, speed rewind as well on Spider Weaver, and it's just, yeah, you don't want to leave her alone because once she gets going, it's like impossible to stop her. So you want to make sure you can kill her ASAP. Do the boom boom. I love Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, and then that's it. We just focus everything on Noir. Leave him last. He's easy. He's pretty straightforward, I think. So that's it. That is it for the Chaos node, and this is it for the whatever this node's called, the Accursed / Hellfire node. Fairly straightforward. Hopefully helps you guys out. Hopefully gets you guys those maximum VP points and one step closer to Sentry. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, all that good stuff. And if you can't stay safe, then just, be careful.